Greetings and salutations. Welcome to another episode of 365 Days of Gaming. I appreciate you taking time to check out this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the drill, so thank you in advance. Now, how do you take a game that was legendary, for one being a great overall experience, but also being incredibly difficult, give you more tools, and still be harder than some of the original games? This is Ninja Gaiden Sigma. Now, I really appreciate this game for what it did with one of my favorite heroes growing up from video games, which is Ryu Hayabusa, right? You know, he was in the Dead or Alive games, but I feel like, he doesn't work as well with an ensemble. You need to be focused on him and him alone because he's that cool and he deserves it. So on the Xbox, originally they had, license to the game. They make it for the Xbox. I didn't have an Xbox, but I still got a chance to play it and was told on many occasions how difficult the series was, and understandably so. So when it was available on the PS3, of course I had to dolphin dive into it, which is what we got with the Sigma games. So, a little bit of a graphical upgrade, but even at the time, I remember thinking how great that game looked on the Xbox. And even now, obviously it's not the best looking game of its time, but it's still a pretty solid looking game. But control wise is where this game was always like amazing, because when it works well, and by when it works well, I mean you as the player, right? When you're in the zone and you got your stuff going and you're landing attacks and you're going from enemy to enemy, you look and feel like the man. Just like in Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2, when I was playing it as a kid, when I'm running through the level and I'm just slash, jump, slash, do a special move, splash, like I felt great. And this game does the same. Problem is that the enemies will put you in a blender, no questions asked. So, pick up all the healing items you can, really, when you get the scrolls with the different moves, really learn the new moves, because the enemies will start to basically pay attention to what you do and they will act accordingly, which is a great thing. There's no such thing as an easy boss fight. Like anytime a meter appears at the bottom for a boss's health, get ready to do some work. And it's just, but you also feel very rewarded as you go through, because the fact that these enemies have all of these tools, and a lot of times as many abilities or more than you have, when you're able to defeat them, you feel like, like that ninja, you know what I'm saying? So I love this game because they had like cameos from all the characters, not all the characters, but a lot of characters from the Dead or Alive series, which reinforces the fact that you have a character from an action adventure game who's also in a fighting game, and those things are overlapping in some form or fashion. I always thought that was really cool. And in the first game in particular, bringing a series back like this, it was going to be very hard to, keep the fans of the original series, but also make sure you bring it into a new era. And I think they did a great job, because you got to think how long it's been since there was a Ninja Gaiden game. We only got the NES versions, and then there was nothing. There's no PlayStation, no 64 versions or anything like that. No Super Nintendo, no Genesis versions, just going from NES to Xbox. So, even the first part of the game, they let you use the original ninja suit. So, you feel like you're really connected to the OG game from that. If not, then it doesn't make as much sense, but that's okay. That's neither here nor there. I just appreciate the fact that we got him in a new realm. So I was really happy about that. We're not going to talk about the third game. There's no reason to bring that up. It's okay. Let's just appreciate especially the first game. And that's what we're doing here today. So if you know about this version of Ryu Hayabusa, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. I really enjoyed this series. I could actually beat this game, even though the first game still eludes me. But these are no joke. They will fold you in, no questions asked. So love to hear your thoughts on the series. Appreciate you letting me reminisce with you. Y'all have fun. Y'all be safe. Peace.